like me think Nixon used the Pepsi bottler's function on that day as a cover for involvement. Charles Rogers may have been a grassy knoll gunman according to Fetzer. I think it's possible. He was also involved in Martin Luther King's murder under the names of Raoul or Frenchie. He had a military bio. When his parents found out about his involvement in Kennedy, they were appalled and upset. They argued with him. He later killed them to keep it covered up. That's the kinds of people that were involved in this. Very, very serious, ruthless sociopaths. Okay, I met Jim Fetzer and we talked about Chauncey Holt. He interviewed Chauncey Holt for his book in '97. Holt was one of the 3 tramps. Holt gave out fake IDs to other tramps that day, and he had fake Secret Service credentials too. Philip Twombly was the CIA controller of Holt. There was a fake CIA store in LA called LA Stamp and Stationery. I doubt it still exists. It was a front. The CIA did Hidell stuff on Oswald there. He was a right-winger who hated Kennedy. He was a mob courier and a forger for Meyer Lansky and the mob. And he was heavily involved in the plot, according to Fetzer. I met Fetzer. He met Holt. He interviewed Holt for the book. What Holt was telling him, nobody would know unless you were involved in this. Why JFK's murder will always matter. These ruthless people took JFK away from us. We will never know what these men like Dr. King, RFK, or JFK and others would have accomplished had they lived. We simply don't know. I think the world would have been better than the one we're living in now if these men would have lived. We simply don't know for a fact, but I think it would have been better. Jackie Kennedy always thought LBJ was behind the entire thing, and so did a lot of other members of the Kennedy family. I go on the theory of a French theory called, more or less, whoever benefited the most from it was behind it. It was a coup d'etat. Oswald should be pardoned by the government, in my opinion. There's a Roman cliche, who will guard the guards? The people will. The people now need to expose this. It's up to us to rewrite history. The U.S. needs a better historical foundation, in my view, to lead to a better moral society. We do not have that right now. We need that. You can go into any U.S. library in this country and get most of this info for free if you really want to do the research and educate yourself. Don't rely on the government. Hopefully all the files will get released soon on these 3 murders. Don't hold your breath. Do your own research and keep going. What may come out may not even be much, and I probably know about almost everything that's already in there. If you don't like what comes out, call your congressman and complain. Don't rely on them. Remember, think for yourself. The CIA and the FBI have a sixth sense of humor on these kinds of issues. Keep researching, keep thinking. Once again, thank you for your time. Thank you for your consideration. Thank you for listening to this long video. It's free to subscribe.